It's time to talk about my July planner reset. I pretty much do this every year. I don't change every planner every year, but I always make some sort of switch in July. Now, just because I switch, just because you see other YouTubers switching, people on Instagram, does not mean you need to switch your planner. If your planner's working for you and you love it, there's really no need to switch. But there are several reasons that people sometimes switch up their planners in July. First off, maybe you started a planner this year with a certain layout, and then you decided as you went along that that layout was not working for you. You really weren't getting the most use out of it. Say your work planner is a dashboard layout, but you just weren't feeling productive in the dashboard. Then maybe you switch it to another horizontal, vertical, another kind of layout completely. There's no shame in that game. If something's not working for you, that's, normal, because planning is trial and error. You're not probably going to pick the perfect layout right off the bat. You're going to need to try different things. That's the first reason. The second reason is, listen, planner companies come out with new planners all the time, including in the summer. And you may see something that really catches your eye and you're thinking, I really want that planner. If you have enough money in your budget for it, it's okay to switch. Reason number 3 is usually the one that applies to me, and that is a planner refresh. Sometimes halfway through the year, I get into a little planner slump. I've been that way for a month or two now. I'm not filling out my planner as quickly as I want to. Some weeks I'm skipping, and when that happens, the thing that always helps me is to switch up my planners to get me excited again. And that's what I'm doing today. I'm not switching all of them, but we're going to talk about that. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name's Mary Ellen. Bumble is my dog. We teach you how to plan in creative and functional ways. Actually, I'm the only one that teaches you, and Bumble just barks halfway through. So if you don't mind a little barking here and there, stay tuned. So currently I use 3 planners, and 4 if you count my daily planner, which really is just me taking out daily sheets and putting them into my big planner to fill out each day. Sometimes I leave it in the daily planner, but I usually throw out those sheets when I'm done with them. So I have 3 planners that I'm currently using. This one you might have seen in a recent video. So this is my wellness planner, and it took me 6 months to finally set it up for this year because it was really confusing. This is the new Cottagecore Florals planner. I will link all these planners for you, by the way, that I can find. This is really cute and soothing, so it felt right for my wellness planner. You can go back and watch that wellness setup video. I decided to do it separately because it was a big process for the wellness planner, so the video would have been too long. And this is a teacher layout, which is great because it's separated into a bunch of different categories. So that's what I'm using for wellness. My Big Happy Planner is my catch-all planner, and this is a vertical layout. I just use it for like a regular planner to put all of my stuff in. And I'm going to switch this up a little bit, and we'll talk about that. And then my journal, my creative journal, is a classic happy planner, and I always use a vertical, but this year I've been changing it up every week to include different types of layouts in here. And I've been really enjoying like the change every week, but I'm going to switch it up a little bit for the second 6 months of the year, and we will talk about that. So I'm going to be using some stuff from here, but let's take this aside and we're going to do one at a time. Again, I already did the wellness planner, so I don't think I need to do anything with that. Let's work on my journal first. At a minimum, in the middle of the year, I usually switch up the cover and the discs just for fun, because I get tired of looking at the same thing. This is really cute though. This is the Cozy Critters planner. I really like it. I love the blue discs with it. But I think it's just time for a change. So like I said, I've been switching up the layout each week. But lately, since I've been kind of slacking, like I told you on my planner, lately I find it kind of a chore each week to figure out, look at this. This was just from a video. Oh my gosh. Since I've been a little bit behind on planning lately, it's a little bit annoying to me when I get to that week and it's not set up, because I was setting up a little as I went along. And what's been happening, I didn't use that, horrible. What's been happening is there'll be pages that are like this because I I don't have like my glue around. I'm not gluing things together, and there's just like pages that are not right, you know, like this. So I think what I want to do for the second half of the year, let me glue this while I talk to you about it, is after trying all of the layouts, I really enjoyed the recovery layout the most. It felt like the most functional for me for a journal. And this is the recovery layout, but it's a little different because I pulled the monthly sheet from here too, so it wouldn't be like this. But I'm really loving the recovery layout. And so I thought I would set it up for the rest of the year with the recovery layout. And then if I want to switch it from there, I can do that. That way it's already in there for me, so I don't have to think about it. If I'm really busy that week or something, I can just start decorating it and writing in it, because this works out really great for me. We have daily gratitude here. I have a little space on each day to write what I need. Over here we have some prompts, or I can switch it up to be whatever I want. I love this section here. I've been using it for like a little currently page, and that's really fun to look back on. And then we have habits up here. So it just all kind of works for me. I've been really loving it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And then giving myself the permission, you know, to switch it up if I want to do a vertical layout one week or something like that. So rather than choose each week, I'm choosing the recovery layout and then, you know, going from there, because look how pretty it is too. It's so pretty. Yeah. I do really like the dividers in here though, like they're super cute. So I think what I'm going to do is add the recovery pages into here rather than switch it to a different planner. I think I am going to switch up the cover though. Somehow the dividers got all messed up. So May got switched. Let me take this out. This was June. This was May. Okay. And July somehow ended up as June. So I'm going to take July sticker off. I don't know how that happened, but I guess if you're switching up layouts every week, it does get a little bit confusing, you know, but I've been really enjoying that a lot. While I'm at it, I will fix these pages that are sort of the back of other pages and stuff with you, so we can get a little bit organized here. So here we are in May. Let me do this, put these two pages together. You will see that I've been slacking on my planners lately, and I will be the first to admit it. Just because I'm on YouTube and just because I teach you how to plan and stuff and tell you how to be consistent doesn't mean that I'm always consistent. And that's just how it is. And I will be honest with you every time. Look what I did here. I skipped like an entire week. I didn't even decorate. So I decorated this page and left like even the dates on there. And then I took this currently page and just talked about how I was slacking. And that was actually kind of fun. And I liked that idea because it was just, I don't know, it just made sense that I didn't leave it blank, but I filled it up in a way that made sense to my brain. So that got me kind of motivated to keep going. And then this pretty spread I never filled out. Can you believe that? I know. That was a bummer because it's so pretty. But we're just going to keep going. So now here is the recovery layout planner. It is undated, which is good. So what we'll do is take this, since we're missing some currently pages, we're going to take this for June. Just so I have something there, and it's still early in June, so I'll probably fill this out for June. Now, what we are going to do is take the weekly pages and put them in. I hope I'm making sense. Whenever I do these lineup setup videos, I get like really confused. I'll be the first to admit it. I mean, I have admitted that before. Like, I get really confused, and some people say, Mary Ellen, all you did was confuse me. So I apologize in advance if I confuse you, but you know, I'm just trying to show you the realistic side of it, that sometimes when we set up planners, it gets a little confusing, you know, not for everyone, but some people like me who have an ADHD brain, and I'm a little bit, I don't know, I'm very right-brained, but so that is probably the problem, you know. So sometimes I get a little bit turned around and backwards. But that is the reality of life. I mean, look, what on earth is going on here? Ay, ay, ay. All I can do is keep it real with you as much as possible, and that's what I try to do even in these setup videos. Because there's a lot of people on YouTube, and no shade to them at all, but there's a lot of people on YouTube who seem to have it all together, and they're very perfect, and maybe they do have it all together, but I will say, I think maybe some of them don't, and they're not admitting it. So I try to admit it to be real with you so that you have somebody to relate to if you're feeling like a hot mess too, you know? Okay. So here we have it all set up. So it just goes into the recovery layout for each month. And like I said, I'll switch it up if I need to. Let's change the cover. And this is getting a little bit thick. So pretty soon what I'll do, and sometimes I do it halfway through the year, but I'm going to wait a little bit, is take pages out, put them in a different planner. So I've gotten this question before. I'll basically take the pages out, so I'll have half in one planner, half in another, or I'll put expander discs on so that it all fits. And I might do that soon. I don't quite want to do that yet because, well, do I? You know what? I think I am going to split it right now. I know, I just went through that whole thing, but I'll keep June in here and I'll take out January through May just because it feels a little thick. But the only expander discs I have are these and another really colorful one. And I don't know that I want that because I'm really enjoying the light blue discs this year. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take them out, put them into this recovery planner. Let's take this off. That way I'll know where they are. And then at the end of the year, what I always do is put them on expander discs so it's all together. I think that makes the most sense. So I'm switching up what I said so that I'll still have this. I'll take those out at the end. Because I don't like it when it's too tight in the planner. I like to have room to breathe a little bit. And I felt like that was feeling tight. Okay, we'll leave the title page in there. I will put this in my closet. And now it's just easier to turn. It's not so bulky. I think it's much better. But let's change up the cover because I'm kind of tired of these dogs and cats. No offense, babies. You're really cute, but usually halfway through the year I get kind of like tired of my cover. And sometimes I do it more than halfway through the year. Like sometimes I'll do it quarterly or whenever I just feel like a change, but definitely in the middle of the year I do it. I'm going to use this cover from Kellofaplan because I don't have any black covers on any of my other planners right now. And this is going to pop those discs. Look at that. That's really pretty. I will link these covers for you if she still has them in stock. But I like it. It's a soft, flexible cover. It's really cute, and I've been wanting to use it, and it has a snap. So that's all set up, my new creative journal. All right, let's go to my big Happy Planner now. So I wish Happy Planner would make a clear expander disc. Please, Happy Planner, because I love, love, love the clear discs. But what I think I'm going to do with my big planner is what I didn't do with my classic, and that is put it on expander discs now rather than at the end of the year. And the reason for that is I do like to look back at my big planner if I need to check something, and I like to have access to pretty much everything. I don't do it that way every year, but this year I feel like having it all together. And it's just one less step that I have to do at the end of the year anyway. So let's go ahead and do it. But I am going to be switching planners. So right now I'm using this really cute planner. I forget what it's called, but it's super cute. I had to glue pages together because I wanted the neutral pages with the dividers that were cute. So I Frankenplanned it kind of like I just glued pages together. And with this one's cute anyway, and I don't have to do that. Look how cute this is. And it's already like done for me. You know what I mean? It's already there. So I just feel like it's going to be less bulky. So that's why I'm switching. Also, I'm not thrilled with these at the top of the page for the monthly. The currently page had a little design on it as well, which is fine. In fact, this one might. Does this one have any? I don't think so. No, this is a little more neutral. So that's another reason I'm switching, even though this one was really, really cute. So this one is the Bright Travels planner, and it's just such a cute design. I think I'm going to leave this cover on because it's really cute and it's just something different from this for now. So I'm going to start by taking the pages out of here from January until July, and then we will deal with it from there. Okay, now I have to take pages out of here. So I'll keep July through December. And then I'm going to pull out the rest. Wait, you know what? Instead of pulling these out, I'm going to keep them on the discs and pull these pages out and take the cover off. That way I don't have to put these pages anywhere. They'll already be off the discs. So let's do that. When you're doing this, it's best to pull off a month at a time. Any more than that, you're going to have an issue. Any less than that, it takes forever. Now, I am going to use these expander discs, I think, because I don't really have any neutral ones right now, and these are the ones that'll match it the best, even though these really don't match. But let's just see what they look like. So the reason for the expander discs is obviously to allow for more pages in your planner or allow for decorated pages. Because when you put the stickers in there, you have like highly decorated pages like me, it tends to get really, really bulky, which is why I do this. And then you just can't keep it on the classic discs if you've decorated every spread for the year. It just won't work. So I don't love these discs on here, but it's not too bad. And if I really don't like them after a while, I can switch the cover. But I don't think it's too bad. It's kind of funky, right? I don't know how I feel about it. I don't want to put them all on and then change my mind. Let's see what it looks like. I mean, it's not horrible. It's not great either. So let's do it. Let's just do it. When you're putting pages on a planner or switching discs or whatever, you're going to want to put the front and back cover on first. As you get more pages in, the pages get easier to put on, but in the beginning it's kind of unwieldy, you know. You know what? I changed my mind. See, this is what happens. I'm not liking already how bulky it feels, so we aren't going to do this. We are going to do something else. We're going to do what I usually do, and that is take, whoops, I'm wrinkling. Take the pages. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm confusing myself and you. Rewind. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to put this somewhere for safekeeping with all my other discs. And then at the end of the year, we're going to use them. Maybe I'll make a video showing you what I do with planners I've already used. I'm going to keep using these clear discs. We're going to take these out and put them with the other planner pages we're not using. And we're going to use these discs. these are just going to go right onto here because these are sort of extra pages. Sometimes it gets confusing when I have a bunch of pages I take out. Sometimes I'll put them in other planners like this, and sometimes I will put them in a bin so that they're kind of just all loose pages. But it's hard to know what to do in these situations, but I find it easiest to put it just together onto discs with maybe another planner, and then I'll mark this so that I'll know it's extra pages. The reason I'm not using these discs is that they're like the glitter discs and I don't like them as much. So I kind of have really been enjoying those clear plastic discs. So I'm going to keep using those. Sorry for all the confusion, but I think I've got it down now. I think we have figured it out. Hopefully. Okay, so these are like extra pages and I'll know because there's no cover on them. And I would like to tell you where I store those, but since I'm moving, I'm packing everything up. They'll probably get packed. And we'll talk about it when I have the new craft room set up and reveal. That will probably be, I would think, in August or September. Probably September because July is so busy with the move and with my trip to Tokyo. And then August, I'm going to probably be working on setting up the craft room, and then September will probably be when I post the video. That's my plan anyway. Don't hold me to it in case I don't get to it until like October or November, but I'm hoping to do it in September. And yes, I'm setting up another craft room and decorating another craft room. Oh boy, that's good and bad, I suppose. It's life is what it is. Why am I doing this way? I did this all backwards. Don't do as I say. I mean, don't do as I do. Do as I say. Don't do either one of those. No, I'm just kidding. Just today I'm feeling absent-minded and brain foggy. So take it for what it's worth. I just really love the clear discs. There's something about them. They make me feel good. Do you have any colored discs that make you feel good? Let me know in the comments what your favorite color disc is. I just love these because they go with every single spread. Okay, let's throw this together. Oh wait, we are not doing, wait. We are only going to put in July through December. So I have to figure out where I'm putting these other pages. That's pretty. Isn't this a cute planner? I like this planner. I always gravitate toward the really bright and cheerful planners, you know. This is definitely that. Where did December go? That's a good question. Where did December go? I found it. You guys are probably like, Mary Ellen, don't put December in there. If you even saw it. Okay. Now I feel better. So it's definitely thin, thin, thin. And that is because we're going to add stickers. Let's put this cute name page in here and these year at a glance in case I ever use them. I never do, but you never know. This is such a cute name page. Look at that. I guess I'll put my name in it. Now I'm afraid. I'm going to write it really small with a Tombow. Ooh, not that one. That one looks bad. I can't mess it up if it's just small and capital letters. There we go. Now it's off center, so I'll do an H for Houston. There we go. Okay. So that is good for my big planner. Is that everything? These pages, I'll do this off camera, but I'll put the ones that I've already used on discs on this planner. In fact, I'll put the expander discs on here now so that it'll be all ready to put these other pages in when I go to, you know, put it all together at the end of the year. Does that make sense? But I'll do that off camera because that's just going to take a little bit. And I don't think you need to see that. So here it is, my 3 planners for July through December. I hope this was helpful. Whew, it always is a lot of brain power for me, and I don't know why. But if you've seen any of my January setup videos, you'll know that I'm like this every single time. So my new lineup, and I hope you like it. Let me know if you're switching planners in July or not. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.